Talking Hogs with Andrew Hutchinson. You can catch him on Hogs 247 talking Arkansas football. And of course, on the defensive side of the football, anytime you have a change in scheme, it creates different opportunities for different players because obviously in this situation, going from a 4-3 to a 3-4 eliminates some defensive line positions, but gives more to the linebackers or DNs. There's such a hybrid situation amongst most teams now, the way football is played in space versus what it used to be there. So what do we know right now, and what has yet to be determined there?
So it's actually the opposite. They're going from a
my bad.
Yeah, it's a 3-4 to a 4-3. It's okay. It's kind of hard to keep up because they actually had a 4-3 2 years ago. They tried to switch to a 3-4 to fix their defensive woes under Paul Rhodes last year. Didn't really work out. They put together, I mean, statistically the worst defense in school history. So now this year they go back to the 4-3. I think it suits their personnel better. They don't have necessarily enough linebackers to have 4 linebackers on the field at the same time. And also I think it better suits their defensive ends. They've got a couple of guys that are really good pass rushers, and Randy Ramsey, who has looked really good the last several years in practice and spring practice and fall camp and everything, but it's never really translated into games. He's gotten some playing time, but I think this really suits him well. And then also a guy named Jamario Bell. He was a 4-star defensive end coming out of Junction City, Arkansas. That's like the very southern border, almost to Louisiana and Arkansas. And he came up here as a really highly touted guy from a small school. He started out defensive end, moved to tight ends, moved to outside linebacker in the 3-4. Now he's back to defensive end. And we actually got to watch a scrimmage a couple of Saturdays ago for the Razorbacks, and he was all over the field. He had a sack, a strip sack, was constantly in the quarterback's face, and looked really well, as part of John Chavis's, pressure defense. So I think it's really opened up some pressure opportunities for those guys that, it utilizes their skill set better than what has been used in the past.